This video is showing you how to upload files into Moodle. So the first thing I'm going to do is obviously I'm in Google Chrome, I've logged into Moodle. I'm going to restore down using the middle button up here on the right. Open up my computer, find some files. Moodle docs, there we go. And just make the screen a little bit smaller so I can see both sides. And go to my course. So I'm going to go to my e-learning level 1. Make sure turn editing is switched on, so there's this one here. And I'm going to come down to uploading a file section. Okay, here we are. The main thing what to remember when we're doing it straight into the course page is to make sure you can see this bit here where it says add an activity or resource. So we go to our files, I'm going to click on the top one and I'm going to drag it over here. Now you can see I'm not letting go of the mouse yet, I'm just looking, and if I move that way you'll see that's gone. I'll move it back, you can see the add files here. Now if I just put it there and let go, it uploads it. Now what it does do is give it the name of your document. So what you might want to do if your document's not called what you want them to see, say for example it's called document 1, which is no use to anybody, just click on edit title and then literally type straight in. So new title here, press return on your keyboard or enter, and there it is, it's renamed it. Okay, so that's the very first way of doing it and the easiest, by far the easiest way of uploading a file. It doesn't work with images like this. This is just documents, so like PowerPoint presentations, PDFs, Excel spreadsheets, obviously Word documents, anything like that can be dragged on. You can drag images on, but it won't appear as an image, it will appear as a file. Okay, so if we have a look at the traditional way of doing it, so we click on add an activity or resource. Come down to resource, because a document is a resource. Click on file, click on add, and here we have to give it a name initially, so we're going to say new document here. We do have to give it a description, which is a little bit tedious, but we'll just give it a description. And one good thing about that is you can actually have the description showing, so I'm going to tick here so that when we create this it will be showing on the page, just so you can see. Now again we can do click and drag, so I'm going to do this one this time, uploading document straight into here. That's one way. Or again the traditional way, you can click on add and then upload a file, browse and do it all that way. Although why would you if you can click and drag? But obviously if you're happy doing that, that's absolutely fine, you can do that too. Okay. So once you've got all your files selected, and you can do numerous ones as well, come down, save and return to course. And there we go, we've got the first one we dragged over straight onto the page, sorry, and then the new one we did doing the traditional way, which is the new document and then the description showing here. Now there is another way of doing it. If you're a user of Google Drive, we can do it straight into Google as well, from Google to Moodle as well. This is how you do it. So click on add an activity or resource. So it's a bit like the traditional way of doing it, but instead of uploading a file, we're actually going to go into a repository. So I'll show you how to do that. Click on file, click on add. Again, give it a name, so Google Drive doc. Another description. Now we're going to click on add. Okay, so a bit like the really old-fashioned way of doing things, but this time instead of upload a file, we're going to go to Google Drive. Now I'm already logged in elsewhere, so it will automatically pick up the fact that I'm logged in elsewhere into my Google Drive. If you're not logged in elsewhere, it will ask you to log in, which is absolutely fine. And then I'm going to select this one here, double click on it. It says you want to save it as that, so yes, select this file. There it is. Scroll down, save and return to course. So they're all here. So to recap, you can click and drag straight onto the course page, which is the most easy way of doing it. You can do it the kind of old-fashioned way, but still using the click and drag it if you want to, or you can go straight to your Google Drive and put stuff on there rather than having to download it from Google Drive and then re-upload it. You can do it that way. What I forgot to show you with the uploading directly to the course page, you can actually do more than one at a time. So I'm going to click these two, select those two there. If you want to select more than one, you can either draw a little square using your mouse, left click, and then just select them like that by highlighting them, or you can click on one and then use your shift key if you want to select some in a row. So hold shift, which is the under your escape key all the way to the bottom, and the one above the last key, it's got a little arrow on it. It's the one you use for making capital letters. So shift key and then select, so it selects all those four, or you can do it individually. So if I wanted that one, and that one, I would hold my control key down, which is the one below the shift key, click on that, hold the control key down, click on that one, and then when I'm ready, I drag them over, let go, and they upload all in one go, which is of course marvellous. Okay, thank you very much.